тоже 38, но 691 тысячная секунды. Это чуть-чуть помедленнее.
У Александра Мурашко авария, переворачивается. Раз, два, три, четыре. Очень
5.
серьезная авария. Потерял
да,
машину.
И сейчас у нас будет автомобиль безопасности.
Да, конечно.
Это наверняка и зафиксируются те позиции, потому что до финиша уже машину Александра Мурашко.
Jason here and see if we can get a replay about what happened there, and he's just a little bit over, and I think that's, man, I don't know where that is, but wow, what a wicked crash as he got off the track. It dug that front nose and just go over. Oh man, what a huge incident. But I know
a little movement further back throughout the pack, and we've got one car upside down right at the start of the race, about 3/4 of the way back to the pack. It is car number 26. That is Tim Probert from Houston, Texas. Has gotten
through there. I mean, it's flat out.
Oh, that's Phil Bloom. He's lost his rear aerofoil before the incident, coming down into the heavy braking area at the back straight, and he's careered into Will Hardeman. What a race he's had. This is going to be a safety car. The full course yellow is out, being the 99 of Alan Mentney and the 42 of Bill Smith, both local. But then the big accident down at the back of the back straight for those two.
No doubt about that, but at the same time that nobody's going to get too aggressive and jerk in the last 8 minutes. We'll see if the aggressive goes up. Yes, it does. Ortiz is going to go now over. Brian Ortiz made contact with Kenton Cook, and that car now is upside down, and Brian Ortiz has come to a stop here as the caution will come out.
Michael de Quesada. It's behind those first two. Well, okay, it was... The issue.
It was Fidani. It was Rossetti and Estep that got together,
and then it's a chain reaction.
Yeah, and several cars directly behind him managed to get through remarkably.
Side-by-side contact with the first two, and everybody from 7th or 8th down is involved after that. And how anybody gets through, I don't know. Ari Fidani got
off the road spectacularly there. Number 11 hard into the barrier. Tommaso Mosca has done a huge amount of damage to the car. Thankfully it's not flipped over, but there's liquid pouring out of it, there's broken suspension, and off the road big time. Tommaso Mosca into the barriers, and that's how he got onto the grass, and by keeping his foot in rather than lifting and edging back towards the road, the car broke away, and kerthunk into the wall he goes, gets launched, crash lands back to earth, and it was that sort of nosedive into the ground, I think, that really did for him. That's...
Y ya queda menos de media vuelta para el final. Será victoria de Jonathan Castellano, que se quiere prender otra vez en la pelea por el campeonato. Lo tocó, sí. Lo tocó Muñoz Marchesi. Uy, tremendo vuelco, tremenda piña de Muñoz Marchesi. El toque que vino. Bien, ya han llegado los médicos.
Terminar esta pirueta que se inicia en este momento. Una pena, no solamente por el auto, por el piloto, pero estamos hablando de una carrera que merecía realmente otro final y termina.
Sergio set a camera, and there's nothing between them. They're side by side coming to the last corner. Habsburg's got him! And camera hits the wall. So too does Habsburg. And Daniel Ticktum wins the Macau Grand Prix.
Oh, there it goes.
No. That's the big one. That's the big one. Big crash.
Oh boy. Hildebrand, Jones,
Hinchcliffe, Alonso, and then many others up front. This and Hunter Ray is about as big as we ever see in IndyCar.
Little oil.
Vautier got contact as well.
Alonso made it 3 wide down the back straightaway, and when Hinchcliffe had to move up, he was pinched. Terrible result for Vautier that was having such a great run. So both Dale Coyne cars, both Schmidt-Peterson cars, both Ed Carpenter cars all go out in that accident.
About 3/10 down in total on his teammates, and he's in the wall! Sebastian Buemi, championship leader, out of the second free practice session. That's a big one for Buemi, coming through the bus stop chicane.
The biggest problem just now is that is he hurt?
He's up in the grey, he's lost control of the car, he's hoping he's not going to hit the wall. He impacts the wall, comes off the wall, just misses the 10 of Tony Kanaan. Unfortunately, Scott Dixon is right there, up and over the front of the car. Car hits on the top of the wall. The safety cell on these cars, guys, I can't tell you how strong they are. An awful accident, but as we saw, Scott Dixon right there, hands away from the steering wheel. We saw him get out, and when we...
No, Will Power. Power goes around, one of the championship contenders, and then up on his lid over the top is Ed Carpenter. Takuma Sato has also crashed. A major pile up as we restart in the opening moments at Gateway.
So the surface was slick for Tony Kanaan, and it's slick for the rest of these guys. Will Power with a really massive mistake on the first lap.
He just lost it all on his own, cold tires.
That was a big move from Newgarden, and boy, Will Power is lucky the way Ed Carpenter backed.
You see the 78 of Weatherman moves up the racetrack. It opens up the bottom for Gregson, but I don't think Will Kimmel knew that they were 3 wide. You see him squeezing the 78 of Weatherman. I'm not sure why Weatherman came off the bottom and opened up the bottom and allowed the 55 of Gregson to get there.
Yeah, it just looks like an error there. You know, that you got to protect that yellow line here. You got to stay on the bottom. I mean, it's tight racing there, and you know, you're just trying to move up and get a little bit of run down the corner, but when somebody fills that gap, I just don't think they knew they were 3 wide, and it's time to be greedy.
Oh, there he goes. There we go. Here we go.
Oh, upside
down.
The side.
Well, AJ, that was a humdinger.
Yes, it was, and that's there he is upside down, and I hope he's all right. I see him moving around in there to the left-hand side here, and you can't push over there.
He even got him himself. He was, you know, it was not something that was intentional. He was just trying to push and help, but it actually even got AJ Allmendinger turned around.
We are going 2, 3, and 4 wide already on lap number 1. And 2 trucks real sideways. Oh, and we've got a truck up and over, a big pirouette. That was a big wreck right now for the always evolving AE now number 75.
Oh, Briscoe gets loose. Austin Wayne Self around. Heavy contact with the 99 of Peters up and over. A couple of teammates side by side for the lead.
Bell stays in it. They both run off the racetrack.
There's more trucks off the track than on it. Little contact. There's the blocking. The 99 of Sargent, the 97 of Jesse Little, and the 16 of Ryan Truex.
Oh, no. Oh, he actually got unloaded, did he? Yeah.
Oh, wow. One after the other.